Energy grudges and obligations. Have you ever been in a situation in which someone you are talking to suddenly starts to turn aggressive or angry for no apparent reason? You try to figure out why, and then you realize it might be an energy grudge. An energy grudge is when someone experiences a situation in which they feel they have been taken advantage of and didn't get to fully express themselves. They have a lot of unexpressed energy, and at a given chance, they would try to express it either onto you or to someone else. So energy grudges happen when people have been taken advantage of or feel unexpressed energy. You might conversate with someone and then they get mad and talk to you like you might take advantage of them. It's like a grudge in which they don't let that feeling go unexpressed. When this happens, it's best to just go along with it and let them express themselves, but assure them that you won't take advantage of them. Let's say that your dad's friend Frank was in a situation in which he was a taxi driver back in the day. He would open the doors for people, but they would never say thank you and go unappreciative. Let's say this was a long time ago. Now let's say you ask him for a favor and he says yes. But then after he says yes, he begins to explain something to you with a little heat. He tells you, "I'll do this for you, but don't screw me over. If you do that to me, you're never getting another favor ever again." You felt it was a little rude and unnecessary. Now it's best to let it slide and reassure Frank that you aren't going to let him down. But it's also best to make sure he doesn't develop a position in which he will begin to rant on you for any case. Don't let him let out all his anger out on you. You didn't do anything. Energy grudges are dangerous and need recognition. People feel mistreated in the past and try to express themselves, maybe on you. You have to give the right amount of attention and make sure that the grudge is treated. If you let it build, it will become a bad habit. So that was energy grudges. Let's move on to obligations. At this point, I hope you know what an obligation is. If you don't, it's something you feel compelled to do, to not be rude. It can also apply when things are awkward. Let's say you are greeting a guest. You are obligated to be respectful and offer him a seat or anything of the sort. But let's say that you go idle and run out of things to do around the house. When someone sees you being idle, you are obligated to move and find something to do. People feel tired and out of breath when they feel obligated to move or act, when they run out of things to do. Maybe people pull out their phones to rest. That's good. But what if you run out of battery? It's best to clear unnecessary obligations and study them so that you have your room so you can breathe. Create a right to just chill. If you're obligated to do something but don't know what, it could lead to something bad. It's sort of like a social lock in a way. If you run into somebody that has a spotlight that is obligated to make you feel obligated to do something, you might feel pressure to do something. Maybe obligated to impress them or work a little harder than you usually do. Make sure you create a right to excuse yourself and just chill. And also excuse the spotlight because they might have gotten used to obligating others. If you look like this guy, you might be obligated to do a lot when you are idle. If this guy is staring at you, you might be obligated to do something as well. So remember about energy grudges. When you run into someone that wants to express a grudge, make sure that it's treated. Give them the attention they need. And study obligations. Just remember you aren't compelled to do anything, and if you run into someone who has a spotlight that is obligated to make you feel obligated, just create a right to just chill. I'm Brother Benson, and I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you guys study, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.